Alright, sorry you guys. Trying to get this set up for y'all to see. Okay, so I told you guys that I was going to start the contest of mayors as soon as I can with the Missy's Building Guide walkthrough part 23. This will be no, I didn't post level 2. Y'all, I've been up all fucking night. Okay, I have part 22, I believe, recorded, and I have not posted it yet. I don't know if I'm going to because I didn't really say a whole lot in the video aside from, you know, that I had prepped some stuff. So I'm probably just going to post this one as part 22. That being said, I wanted to show you guys from this perspective how to make a Google album. So those of you who are having difficulty, even though you've watched the Google Photos album, you can see me do it firsthand. So what I did was I took my first screenshot. Okay. So go to your oldest screenshot, which would be the first one. So scroll down to, 60 tasks remaining and click them backwards like this. Okay. That's how I do it. I don't have any problems ever. I'm on mobile, obviously. So now we're going to hit a plus. And if you guys already have an album set up, you can just add it to an album that's already there, or you can hit create album, which it's going to add the items. Once it loads that, then I can just say, okay, Missy guide. Oops. Oh my God. Missy guide. Mega 1. Done. Hit the check mark. Bada boom. All right. Now, when you look at your album, okay, you're going to click on the first screenshot. See how it says 60? Now, they should be in order because we added them exactly in order. So there should be no problems. So we're going to go through what I've done so far, and then we're going to open up the game, and we're going to pick up where I left off. Sorry. Like I said, I've been up all fucking night long, and I've been dealing with stress with these damn doctors. They've pissed me off to no end. You have no idea. Okay, so first thing I did was, I think I put my, okay, so here's my screenshot of what I had prepared. I moved the factories of the feed out of the way so that we didn't have any accidental pickups, because we can't afford that with a low-level city especially. With a high-level city, you can, because the highest assignment is a 60, right? A produce 60. So with the extra, slots, you can afford to accidentally pick up a few and you won't have any problems. And let's face it, on my map, on my main city, there's no room to move my fucking factories. So I moved the factories over. I produced all feed. I've got corn, bread rolls, paint, spatulas, chairs, lawn chairs, and watches. Okay. Why is it so damn dark? All right. I don't know why. It's just me or what. But let's go back. So here we're at 5 days, 4 hours. And I went ahead and I had saved the items to do the storage. Okay. So we're going to go through the task assessment portion. And, I didn't do the task assessment because I don't really need to be reminded. I grade them all freaking week. So basically premium, main on the city storage, because premium can be worth up to 3,000 points. Main can be worth it is in your list worth 2,000 points or higher. So we have all main tasks on the first 3. Okay, so because they're all 2,000 points or higher. The Expand Mountain is non-premium. It's at its maximum value point right now. The VU is premium. The jam is premium, which I had prepared, I believe, 3 jam at that point. We only had 3 slots in that store. I went ahead and I purchased 1 more slot eventually, but I'm going to kind of explain to you guys what I did in between these assignments. Pay close attention. Now we've got the Design Challenge, non-premium rotatable value, but we're going to put non-premium no touch. We have a non-premium coins, but it's LR. So we don't do that until last resort rotatable. Then we have a non-premium on, or sorry, no, a premium on the sugar because we consider factory and shop production's premium, but technically sugar is non-premium. And it has a higher algorithm at this value. We're going to try to avoid doing it, right? So doesn't, make sense to prep it right now at all. We're going to keep our feed where it is. Now we've got a non-premium no-touch monster, a non-premium last resort rotatable epic to only be done within the first 25 assignments if we're low on doorways. Non-premium regular residential that we can do if we had to, but at this value point, it's better just to leave it alone. And a premium on the lawn chairs, which we do have prepped, and we had 4 slots in our garden store, so we have exactly 4 lawn chairs prepared. And then we have the cargo, which is non-premium rotatable. Okay, so I start off by doing the storage capacity. Now I immediately move to the mountain, which, let's face it, there's a shit ton of mountain items on the global market. I didn't want to collect the 5 of each I had in my pass and then be left with a bunch of leftover stuff sitting in my depot. So I just went and bought 1 of each from the global market and did this assignment. Then I got hit with the picnic baskets. At this point, this is where you guys have to pick what is right based on what is right, not what is convenient. So remember how we had 3 jam prepared? And we have an assignment for 7 jam down below. We're not going to do that, though, because it's too low in points, and this is the correct choice. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick up the jam, ignoring the jam assignment, and then we're going to start a gold token on picnic baskets, at which point I had to use 2 gold tokens to finish this assignment, so that took about 2 hours. Okay, so I showed you guys that I used a 12 times token. Now, after the picnic baskets, I get hit with a 3K London upgrade, okay? Now, that's it. I mean, it's just going to sit there unless I have to cancel it, which right now, I don't have to cancel it. We'll see if we keep getting upgrades to roll in. So what do we do now? We go to our next highest premium, which would be VU. Okay, so I do the VU. Then I get a 3K work hard upgrade, which is our next highest premium. So I do that immediately. And I picked the magnetism card, which I was able to do for 2 keys, and it actually left me enough cards on the mag to upgrade it again if I need to. Okay, now at that point, that doorway turns to a 1600 on gold keys, right? So now, remember when I told you guys that I had the times 12 token running on picnic baskets, and I had to start I had to do 2 of them? Well, 2 of them was way more than I needed for the picnic baskets, so I actually paid for an extra slot in the picnic basket store, and I had put down the jam because I knew that I needed jam, and I knew that at 1960 it was likely that I would end up doing that one next. So I had already started preparing the jam on that times 12 token a little bit ago. Okay, so those were ready to go, so I went ahead and I did the jam. At which point, that turned into a 3K VU, okay? Which I did that. I don't know why I have a screenshot of somebody's depot. Okay, so now I get London delivery. Now, if you haven't noticed, we've been working the same doorway for a while now, remember? Okay, so let's go back and just double check how many doorways we've got going so far. So we got the upgrade. Now we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we switched doorways. So 2. Wait. Did we? Okay, 3, 4. Let's see here. 5, 6. Okay, so now here. Oh, all right. So I do the London, and I get this one set up right away. You know, with you guys being low level, it is super easy to get the items that are required for these shipments. I mean, it's a cakewalk. So I was able to get this done in a matter of seconds. Got that one done. Now I get Tokyo. So 20, 40, 60 bucks. Boom, gone. Got that one done within a matter of 5-10 minutes maximum. Okay. Now I get feed for 47. Now remember, we have the feed prepared. With the premium pass, that allows us to get all 47 done immediately. So I went ahead and I did that. That turns into the mountain. Okay. So, and there with my stylus. Damn it. There it is. Okay, so I went to the global market and I purchased 2 of each mountain. And I did that. At which point my factories were already open. Now, remember, the feed had been collected. I didn't immediately fill my factories with anything because I didn't know how, the game was going to treat me, if it was going to start giving me factory assignments. So I went ahead and I did the metal. Then I get Paris. Now here, it was a toss-up. Do I do Paris or do I do the keys? Now, if you haven't noticed, we're 13 assignments in. We're at 4 days, 23 hours. And the contest mayor starts at 11 p.m. for me, so I did have to sleep a little bit, okay? But pretty much everything that I have got done has got done within about an hour, 2 hours, besides the picnic baskets, which, did hinder my time a little bit. So here, I did the Paris because the fact that, here's the thing. If we look at my list as a whole, let me see where I'm giving you guys a lower screenshot. So here we have upgrade regular residential, that's 1. We have design challenge, that's 2. And then we have the 3K, that's 3. That means we need 4 more upgrades. Now, here's the thing. We've got door 1 with the mountain, door 2 with the keys, door 3 with the repair, and door 4 with the coins. Then we've got door 5 and 6 with the lawn chairs and the cargo. So we've got 6 possible doorways we can utilize. However, the the coins, the coins and the repair are definitely last resort rotatable. The keys will become last resort rotatable soon, probably. So really, we have the 2 doorways at the bottom. Now, what do we know will happen if we reach down to the bottom of the list right this very second? Probably going to start calling in them upgrades, huh? So I don't really want to do that yet. So I'm actually going to go with the Paris here rather than the keys, because keys is a non-premium, right? I know that this doorway is probably going to cycle back around to something else soon anyways. Like probably the storage upgrade or a dozer, because I don't have that secured yet, or it could be another long factory production or whatever. But the point is this doorway is not going to carry me too much longer, but I need to get this one taken care of, because if I start jumping around now, it's still too early and I could really fuck my list up. So I do the Paris. I get the city expand storage. Now, I do not have enough, to do the storage, and I'm not going to pay cash to do it. So now we go with our next best option. So here is the keys, right? We've got it at 1,600 points. It doesn't make sense to reach down to the bottom of the list yet, right? We don't want to do that yet. So I went ahead and I did the keys, at which point I got cement, okay, for 1,400. So I did cement. Now I got VU again for 2,000. Great. Now I get Paris for 2,400, which I do that. And then I get London for 3,000. So now this doorway is kind of, it's going to carry me just a little bit further. So with low-level players, what you want to do is you want to work a doorway, have it carry you, work a doorway, have it carry you, and then, you're slowly turning these doorways into dead ends, right? So now we've got the 3K London, and now we're on the 1,600 watches. All right, so this is where I'm at right now. I have a times 12 token running on the watches, and I've got like 2 more to collect, which I'm sure are done by now. So I'm going to go ahead, end this video, upload it, and then we're going to start off, because I don't want any issues with the audio or anything. So this is the walkthrough portion, and then we're going to do the playthrough.